Hello, classmates. I'm Sheena Kendall, and the full placement that I worked in is a facility where we help families and children, and sometimes DIFAS is involved. Once DIFAS gets involved with the family and children, we try to counsel them and see how that goes with one of the programs that we have. Once the first program is over, we do a second program to just try to maintain um, the situation as a stepping stone to have a good resolution to the situation. Um, what is one thing I enjoyed about our field? Okay, one thing that I enjoyed about our field experience is actually getting to know some of the families that I've worked with, and learning different types of theories and therapies that like I may not have used in our class learning. Um, my manager is very helpful with a lot of things, and she's like pushing me to learn a lot. Like so it's very interesting. It's very interesting because you get to see how things happen, and me working in child support years ago, well, a few years ago, um, I kind of see what happens with different families and stuff like that. Unlike some of the experience I have had in my personal life with family and friends, I get to see from other perspectives. So it's very interesting to deal with certain families. Um, the challenges that I face in my field experience is being empathetic. I'm a very emotional person as far as um, wanting the best for people. Some things that has happened in my field experience, I may have not totally agreed with it, but of course we have to go by the book, go by code of ethics. Certain times I had to kind of intervene and explain to like my liaison, not my liaison, but my task supervisor, like certain things that she wasn't aware of because she never experienced it. And even though we're in school, when we're learning different techniques, theories, and therapies, sometimes experience will take you a long way with what you're learning in school. So I had to use experience to tell one of my task supervisor a couple of things about a child that we were dealing with, and it helped. She did understand once I explained to her. So it's kind of challenging that way. You have to sit back and just do what you need to do for your internship and for your class, but at the same time, using your own experience can be kind of tricky, but it worked from it worked for me. One thing that I learned about myself is that I can kind of work with difficult families and actually be okay with what's going on in the families. Not be okay, but deal with it without saying things that may cause a problem. Because like for instance, if you are a parent and you see things that's not right, you want to step up and say, no, don't do that. That's not right. Why are you doing this way? That doesn't make sense. But of course, you can't say those things. You have to say it in a way that goes along with your therapy, your class. But you may be feeling that way, but you can't say it. So um, that is what I learned about myself, that I can get through the challenges that I face without saying what I really want to say, but not anything bad. But I just try to keep it professional at all times. When sometimes things happen and you want to be like, what is going on here? But I learned that, you have to do what you have to do when it comes to being a social worker and helping families. So good luck to everyone in the class, and I'll see you guys on the discussion board.